Hey everyone, Caront here, welcoming you back to Wild Arms. In the last episode, we made our way through the outer ocean and did lots of treasure hunting, including some crest grafts, a duplicator or two, and a lot of magic via the isolated guild. Then we made our way to the Forgotten Ruins where we got a little information about a strange life that was found in the ruins and such, and then we picked up an ocarina which could control the Earth Golem. Then we made our way over here to the Wandering Isle and am grappling around pretty much. Now, a couple of things actually, I will mention as we go forward. First off, I did some off-camera stuff, including using some secret signs, the apples that I had in my inventory, and I also reorganized Cecilia's magic to make it easier for everybody to find stuff, especially spacing between black spells and white spells and giving room for each of what we're going to pick up. I will also mention one thing that I actually was off base on in the last episode, and that was the idea that this area was optional. Now, I based this on the fact that if you go to the other area that you can visit, the Demon's Lab, it will actually play some story scenes and the story will move forward. Here's where I was mistaken, and one of my listeners actually pointed that out to me. He mentioned that it isn't that this place is optional or the other place is optional. It is, in fact, that you have to do both of them in order to move the plot forward. Now, which of them you do is up to you. I have generally done this area and the Dead Sanctuary first before the Demon's Lab. Some people do it the other way around. Either way, you have to do both in order to move the plot forward, but the order in which you do them ultimately is up to you. So thank you for the correction. I kind of needed that. All right, so let's go ahead and move forward here. And we get to do lots of grappling, so hooray, I guess. Now, in essence, what we're doing is looking for treasure, and of course, obviously looking for the exit. Okay, I had a couple of die fighters there, and Cecilia unfortunately got poisoned. Doggone it. Oh well, anyhow, so what we're doing here is looking for the exit and a lot of treasure, which the Sue Poncho actually is Jack's next piece of armor. One other thing I will mention is, of course, you've probably noticed by now my voice is a bit deeper than normal. And the main reason for that is, well, usually I record these episodes on Sundays and then update them throughout the week as I get the time to edit them. This time, I did the first two just fine. And then the third one, or when I was about to record the third one, the power went out. So I couldn't really do much. Okay, I had a wyvern greet me there. And Cecilia ended up getting disease, so there's that. And also, Jack finally learned Guilty Blade. It's about freaking time. And I will show it off in the next battle. At any rate, I was going to record the third episode on Sunday, then power went out. So obviously there wasn't a whole heck of a lot I could do about that. Now, unfortunately, what that ended up meaning was... treasure chest, hello. Was basically I had to wait until... Hey, Crestcraft, sweet. I had to wait until later in the week, actually today is Friday, to record the episode. Unfortunately, I have been dealing with sinus issues throughout the week, so that has sort of put me down a little bit, and my voice is about an octave or two deeper than normal. At least normally recording anyway. Okay, so we take this public service announcement to show you Guilty Blade so that you guys can see it in action. And actually, while I'm thinking, I can't really do that this battle. Okay, I'll have to wait until a little bit later. So, yes, Guilty Blade. There you are. Now, this is a group attack, so in the weird Wild Arms grouping techniques, I guess, this is not necessarily going to hit all of your characters, but at least it will hit enough if you've got groups of 3 or 4 to be useful. Hey, there we go. I don't find myself using this all that much because honestly there are better fast draws for individuals and we will later find better fast draws for groups, so I don't find myself using Guilty Blade a whole heck of a lot, but at the very least it's there for you if you need it, and I'm going to see about finding more treasure. Hey, here we go. Let's see, we've got magic carrot in here, which means there is one more treasure down this way, basically. Come on. I'm not very good at hitting targets with a grapple, but still, there we go. And come on, here. Oh, nope, there we are. There you go, okay. Aha, now the red jacket is new armor for Rudy, so go ahead and equip that. And no, I don't need to hand pan the grapple point. I need to grapple the grapple point. Go figure. Alrighty, we had another Wyvern, and Rudy leveled up there, so he is now 31. Alright, well, we've grabbed the 4 treasure chests we need to here, so let's go ahead and make our way out, shall we? Now, you might think, gee, let's go down the stairs. Actually, what you want to do is go down the jumpy, I guess, plank there, and save the game. So let me go ahead and take care of that in just a moment. And then you notice there's another plank for you to make your way down to the bottom there. Now, there is no treasure in this room. You've pretty much gotten all the treasure of this place, so no big deal as far as which route you choose, but I figure it's usually better to go ahead and save and be ready for that contingency. Now, one thing I will point out, actually 2 things I will point out. First off, when you run down this way, we have an isolated guild. Just in case you need to heal, this can basically function as an inn as the last one did, so go ahead and talk to you. Yes, please heal us. Thank you very much. And actually, I've got some crest crafts I want to, I've got 3 of them actually. Let me grab, let's see, white spells. I don't like many of those. Let me actually go ahead and get Lock State as a spell. So yes, let's bind it and make it ours for good, so that I don't need that white robe anymore. And then, let's see, what else have I got? Decrease encounter rate. Yeah, let's pick that one up too, just in case. I would probably more use this off camera, especially later on when we get to some more of the optional content. I will be traveling a lot back and forth between areas, and I want to be able to use that accordingly. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to name this one, well, they name it Life Drain, which is a pretty good name, but I'm just going to name it Drain, and probably sit it opposite Osmos whenever I reorganize my magic again. But, oh, okay, that's good enough. Alright, so that's all we really need to do here. Now, unfortunately, you cannot refill your arms here, and we're getting into what is going to be a pretty long dungeon coming up. Now, one thing I also will mention, if you do not have the Ocarina, you're kind of screwed here. And I need to move down a little bit before, oh, no, there we go. Because you have to have the Earth Golem to be able to walk across that. But if you do, there you go, and we are in the Dead Sanctuary. Now, I will admit, this place is kind of a pain in the butt to travel around, so you might be getting a little frustration from my angle if I go down wrong paths and such, so just sort of a little bit of fair warning, I guess. Excuse me, sorry, like I said, still dealing with some of this voice crap. Anyway, what you need to do is, apparently not push it that direction. Okay, I think we might have a pocket watch moment here. Alright. Let's go. I don't think there's really anything up this way to go after. No. Okay, we had a bunch of Mayans there, which we've already fought those before. Now, the only area that you can go actually is through here, and I think that statue is just there basically to say, hey, guess what? Time to go other directions. Now, in order to get through this area, you have to push the statues into the center space there, and whichever statue you push opens up the opposite door. Now, go through here, not much of anything, I don't think. Nope, okay. And then, push this out of the way, and I don't think there's much of anything here, well, except the treasure chest, which I'll pick up in a moment. And we get a new enemy, the Kelvin, which is good that we got a new enemy, otherwise all my yapping in the last about 3 or 4 seconds would have been rather idiotic. So, alright, go after this guy. And with the new magic in play, this is pretty much this is not going to be terribly difficult. As a matter of fact, one thing I will mention, after he counterattacks me, is really, once you pick up a lot of the new magic in the game, this game becomes a lot easier. Some of the boss battles that we fought before, especially the battle with Boomerang and Lucide earlier, becomes much simpler when you get better magic down the pipe. That's not to say that there are going to be points in the game that do not have more difficulty, because there will. Excuse me. But all in all, the difficulty of this game reduces a pretty good amount once you get a lot of this new magic in play. Now, I will mostly be using that new magic in some of the boss battles because, well, obviously it's more necessary there, but it's still, we've got a lot of new magic in play and we can put it to use accordingly. Hello, Wise Slate, which, if we show it off here, is for Cecilia primarily because it increases max magic 25%, just as the Orb of Power does for hit points. I don't use it generally because I don't really feel the need to, but if you want to use it, of course, that's up to you. Go through this door, and we see nothing. So, go back out here and push the other statue off of there. Let's push this aside for the second and bomb the crap out of this thing. Alright, well, bomb that, move this out of the way, and then of course we need to use Cecilia's vase to open up the path here, and then watch as I turn back the clock because I pushed it too darn far. Go me. Alright, well, in that case, the fire's already out, so just go ahead and push this into place, and then let's go out of here. Now, well, I don't see that this should be an issue. Okay, go ahead and push this one over this way, and open up yon door to the right, and then we can get ourselves stuck. Good job. Alright, go up here, and we dash this way to Mystic Apple. Hooray! Then go this way, and find a bunch of Mayans to fight in Elmer Fudd's best moments. Killed a wabbit, killed a wabbit, killed a wabbit. Oh, and Jack leveled up, so hooray! Alright, now, dash around this, dash around this way, don't go there yet, because you might have noticed we've got a treasure chest, which has another Mystic Apple in it. Okay, we had another Kelvin there to greet us, so now we can dash back around this way and make our way into yon door, where we find lots more mazy type stuff. Yay! Alright, I had a Kelvin and a couple of wascoey wabbits there. So we pick up the Elder Scroll, which should not have pushed that button. The Elder Scroll is another book for Cecilia, so, wow, that bumps up her sorcery a lot, which means either A, is really good, or B, I had the wrong one equipped. Could have been either one, I guess. Alright, so, well, we've gotten that, so all we really need to kind of do is just dash this way to get back to where we were, and we find nothing. So, go back and fight another Kelvin Mayan combo. Alright, now we head south, where we wrap around this way and find, well, not much of anything really, except the right path. So go up here, and then dash this way, well, for a couple of die fighters and some poisoned heroes. There we go. Okay, so head up this way and we pick up a crest graph. Hooray! Now, go ahead and head back down here, and we can go the right way, I guess. Go up, and then just dash around this direction, and find nothing there. And then go south. Okay, another couple of die fighters there. Hooray. Just head south here and wrap around this way to find a message. The Guardian Lords. Long ago, this place was the sacred land for the masters of the Guardians. The Guardian Lords were the guardians of hope, courage, and love. The omniscient power of the Guardian Lords is greatly missed in Filgaia. Boy, you ain't kidding. We hadn't heard anything from those guys. Shame on y'all. And then wrap around this way to nothing, so head back this direction, where we find another Kelvin Mayan combo, and just cycle back around to this way, and then head up and down the stairs. Is there anything here? No, okay, down the stairs, where we find lots more messages. And another Kelvin Mayan combo. Yeah, I know, it's probably getting a little old for you too. Anyhow, go ahead and heal everybody up because it's starting to get a wee bit low on our parts. Now, if you dash around this direction, you're ultimately going to get blocked, but you can read these messages, such as, the red glow is a symbol of the guardian of love. The hot emotion to care for another. Ooh. Alright, so next up, roll down this way, and we get, the blue glow is a symbol of the guardian of courage. The power to heighten oneself. That's always nice. More die fighters. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, let's see. Yeah, Rudy was poisoned. So now make your way back through this direction here. And then we can go up the stairs and where we were sort of supposed to go in the first place. And you go down here, and we had more die fighters that really loved poison people. Boy. Okay, so don't go down the stairs just yet, because there's another message we can read before you do that. This is the sacred place where the three powers that hold the world together are worshipped. The three powers will never crumble. The shattered will is the weakness of humans. Okay. Alrighty. Now, head down the stairs here, and we have more dashing to be done, and more stuff to figure out. Let's see. Alright, we got another message here. Let courage reside in your right hand, love reside in your left hand, and hope reside within. Okay. Let's see. Courage in the right hand, so blue is right. Love, red, is left. And then hope is within. That will come into play a little bit later. And we have new enemies, finally! The Naibass. Now, those things look really very intimidating and cowish. So I'm going to go after them, and I'm actually going to show off, well, that spell I need to move. I'm actually going to show off Osmos to see if I can suck some magic away from these guys. I'm not sure how effective it'll be because it kind of depends on the enemy, but wow, I get attacked by a bunch of little, what were those exactly? I'm not sure. I really want to speculate. I suspect they were something like fleas, I guess, but that kind of scares me, actually. Hey, that actually worked okay. I think I will keep on that attack with her if they don't kill him first. But yeah, if you get an enemy that has a good bit of magic with it, you can use Osmos to, rather slowly, mind you, replenish your stock. But if they get killed first, of course, obviously they can't really do much of anything. At any rate, there you go. There's your Cowpokes, I guess, for the level, and Cecilia levels up. So, pun I didn't even really know I was going to make. Alright, so, go ahead and head this way, and then more stairs. Okay, let's see. I think this is relatively straightforward. Okay, I had more Naibasses there, so yay. But at any rate, you head this direction, and you can go a couple of different ways. You can go into the hole here, which we're not really going to do yet, because there's a couple other places that we can take ourselves. We have yet another new enemy for the Dead Sanctuary, the Cowpokes, which I might add, if you want to speed things up a little bit, a group attack such as, say, Sonic Buster would be pretty good for that. And I'm also going to spit, let's go ahead and actually do, let me do lightning just for a change of pace here. Just to be able to try to eliminate these guys pretty quickly, especially because you see they hit rather hard and they hit even harder with their spontaneous combustion attacks. So Sonic Buster to the rescue of sorts, I guess. And then lightning hopefully should help finish these guys off. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so not really a whole lot to deal with there, but Rudy levels up, and we're in good shape. Or relatively good shape, anyway. So we have Mystic Apple there, and then another Mystic Apple. Okay, I see a theme here. Now go through the door, and we have the fires that burn and try to keep us from going the right direction, which I believe is this one. Nope, I struck out there. Go this way, and then I think you go left. Yes, no, wow, okay, go me. Go straight, then go left. Okay, we had Kelvin Mayan land again, and finally I got it right. Alright, now, let me heal my party up, actually a little bit, because we kind of need to be. Now, you remember that riddle that said that love would be in your left hand, courage would be on the right, and hope would be within. So, go ahead and do this. Courage, I'm assuming that's blue anyway. I'm hoping that's blue because that looks awfully blue. So courage will be in the right hand. So push that here. Then love will be in your left. Now this, I have to admit, is a part I don't quite remember because if I get this wrong, I'll have to hit the stopwatch and redo this. But you have hope within, and then, lest you think that everything's finished, you have to blow up the other one. Okay, good. I did get it right. Nice. All right. Now, head back downstairs here. And we've got one more little area to go through before we get to the end of this place. Whew. I keep expecting random encounters to pop, so I didn't talk. Yay. This may be an encounterless room, I think. Okay, so pick up the treasure chest with the lunar rod, which I will go ahead and pop the mystic information for that up here because it is for Cecilia. So go ahead and do that. I will fix up the luck for everybody because it looks like it's getting down a wee bit. Okay, and we're all healed up. I probably need to use a magic carrot or so to get Cecilia kind of ready to go. And we will not plant a bomb, let the bomb explode. Let's see, I think that's pretty much all I need to do. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and save here. And next time on Wild Arms, we are going to finish up this place because, as it turns out, we have a boss battle waiting for us. So let me go ahead and get this all ready to go here. I know watching me save is probably the most exciting thing of your of your week, of your month, or whatever. But anyway, we've got that taken care of. So thank you guys for joining me, and I will see y'all later.